Guys, finally we have the details on a new Tesla Model Y. This is kind of exciting. This is a big car. This is much, much bigger than the existing Tesla Model Y. It's sort of confusing that Tesla are even calling it a Model Y because it's very different. The back of the car looks quite different. It's very big. It's, I mean, literally as long as a Ford Everest. And we now know this is obviously a 7-seat version. There's also a 6-seat version. The wheelbase is much longer than the existing Tesla Model Y wheelbase. It's essentially a new car. Here's the details. Here's what we know. This information was just released literally 7 minutes ago. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. If you're getting value from the channel, please subscribe or support the channel by becoming a YouTube member. You can do that from the link in the description below. So what are the details here? Well, there was some information that came out earlier today that was from Tesla Chan saying that the wheelbase of the Model Y was extended by 15 to 20 centimeters and that, well, it was going to be essentially the same car, but that actually wasn't correct. In fact, the new Model Y has been completely transformed. The back of the car, as you can see from these images, looks very different, almost entirely different to the existing Tesla Model Y. And it's actually a significantly bigger car. It's 4,976 millimeters long, which is 196 inches. So literally more than 20 centimeters longer, about an inch longer than the existing model. The width is 1,920 millimeters. That's 75.6 inches. And the height is 1,668 millimeters. That's 65.7 inches. Wheelbase is much longer than the existing version, 3,040 millimeters, or 119.7 inches. So to give you some context, the existing wheelbase of the Model Y is 2,890 millimeters. That means the wheelbase is exactly 150 millimeters or 15 centimeters longer, a bit less than 1 inch. This car is very different, as you can see, to the existing Model Y. Batteries, what's it going to use? Well, we only have so far specifications on the Chinese version of the new Model Y. This will be made in the United States as well. I'm going to guess in the US it's going to come with Panasonic batteries, potentially 4680 battery cells that Tesla make themselves. In China, though, it will utilize, as it already does, LG Chem's batteries. We have the details at this point in time for the Chinese version. As far as we know, it won't come with lithium iron phosphate batteries. It'll only be coming in the dual motor version in China, not the rear-wheel drive as you can buy in Germany and Europe and North America. This is just going to be dual motor all-wheel drive. It's going to have one motor on the front that's 142 kilowatt, 190 horsepower, and 188 pound-feet of torque. Second motor in the rear, 198 kilowatt, that's 265 horsepower, and it also gets 280 pound-feet of torque. Combined power is 340 kilowatt, 456 horsepower, or 470 pound-feet of torque. Basically, Tesla are using the same drivetrain as the existing Tesla Model Y. By the way, this also has a bigger battery. All of the new Tesla Model Y long-range versions of the car made in China, or the Model Y made in China, the long-range all-wheel drive, it gets a new battery. It's an 85.5 kilowatt-hour battery pack. It's increased in size by about 3.5 kilowatts, right? About 3.5 kilowatt hours, I should say. Range has gone up. It's gone up from 549 kilometers to 600 kilometers. It looks like the new Model Y will use the same drivetrain. It's a bigger car. It'll get less range. It'll probably get, I'm going to guess, approximately 580 kilometers of range. So how does this compare with the existing Tesla Model Y? It's literally 200 millimeters longer. I mean, that's quite a difference. The existing model is 4,797 millimeters, and the other dimensions are pretty similar. Interestingly, it's exactly 200 millimeters, I should say, not 20 millimeters, 20 centimeters, exactly 20 centimeters longer than the 5-seat version. And the wheelbase is actually a total of 6 inches longer. It's quite a difference, more than what I think anyone expected. So what models of car will this compete with? Well, it's going to be an interesting segment, isn't it? There's not a whole lot of 7-seat electric SUVs. this is going to have a fair bit of space. Even though it's going to have 7 seats, I think there's going to be a 6-seat option as well. It's still going to have a decent amount of boot space because Tesla's Model Y, it has a massive boot. I think it's more than 800 liters of boot space. But now that they've stretched this out by such a large amount to make what is going to be quite a big car, it still will have a fair bit of boot space even behind those third row of seats. So there's really very few cars on the market outside of China that really will compete with this on price. I mean, think about it, right? The Kia EV9, you look at it in Australia, they're $100,000 minimum for the low range version that doesn't have much range, right? The new Hyundai Ioniq 9 looks really good, great looking car, but in Australia it's $120,000. And same thing applies to the United States and Europe. All the 7-seat EVs are actually quite expensive. And I think this will be much cheaper. I think you're going to be looking at a price premium probably around $6,000. That's 6,000 Australian dollars, so probably around 4,000 US dollars, meaning it'll be the most affordable 7-seat electric SUV. However, worth pointing out, there will be some other cars available on international markets with 7 seats within the next probably 12 months from other Chinese brands. Just not a whole lot in terms of affordable cars in the United States or in Australia as of yet with 7 seats. So this model, I've heard, will be coming to market within 2 months' time. Give you a quick recap. It'll be utilizing the drivetrain of the long-range all-wheel drive. It's around 200 millimeters longer than the existing Tesla Model Y and has a much longer wheelbase. The rear, as you can see, looks entirely different, which is quite a surprise to me. I didn't expect this at all. The wheelbase is longer. The weight, by the way, I forgot to mention the weight. It's exactly 2,008 kilograms. So 2,008 kilograms means that it weighs 4,426 pounds. It's really not much different at all in terms of weight in comparison to the existing Tesla Model Y. Now, some reports in China, I should mention, are saying production of this vehicle has already begun. I can't confirm if that's actually true, but either way, guys, I am a little surprised by Tesla here. I actually think that they've jumped ahead of the competition. In China, there's a lot of offerings, but outside of China, there's very little available in this price range. And this is going to have a lot of space. It's going to be an efficient car. It's going to be relatively affordable. And I think it'll have the market share all to itself. I mean, what else is there in this category? 7 seats that people can actually afford. There's very little available. So very, very, very good decision from Tesla. And I mean, all reports seem to suggest that this was going to be the same size as the existing Tesla Model Y. And I was thinking to myself, I don't think I'd buy that car. A 7-seat version of the Model Y with the same size, same dimensions, it's going to be a little cramped on the inside, I think, for 7 seats. Tesla have gone, you know what? We've actually completely changed this car, still building it on the same production lines, but given it so much more interior space. This is a really good move, a really smart move from Tesla. I'm excited because I think this will boost sales of EVs this year. EV sales this year are in the US really struggling, the rest of the world going really well, but in the United States really struggling. Hopefully this gives a real kick up the bottom to US EV sales because yes, this will be an American car as well. It's not just China that will be making this new version of the Model Y. Thanks for watching.